going to talk about how we can recycle plastic bottles into seedling trays. As you can see, here is a seedling tray with some lettuces in it that has already sprouted, and we've used this system to get them going, and as you can see they're very healthy. So we're going from one of these to one of these. The first thing is you've got to start with two. You've got to do this in pairs for it to work. So we're going to have these two that are reasonably similar, 2 litre milk containers. So I'm going to take some scissors and I'm actually going to cut into the plastic, and I'm going to go round here, past the handle, around here, so that I've taken a piece like that off the actual milk container. Now you have to be very careful to do so it becomes an opposite. So I'm going to start cutting this one here. So you can see that now we have two opposite pieces that have come off these milk containers. Now I'm going to show you this one because it'll give you a better idea how we work it. Now we had two, so we've actually got like the equivalent of that one, and so they'll go on opposite containers and they become the lids. So let's go on to the next step in this process. Of course, it's very important that with seedling containers or anything you've got planted in, that you actually have some drainage holes. So of course you go and put your drainage holes into the bottom of the container, and one of the things I've tried to do, because I've kept this part in and I've kept the lid on, is try to keep some structure to it, so reasonably strong structure, because when you're doing this it often buckles and you can actually tear it. I'm using an old fork, carving fork. It's about 60 years old, and this carving fork works really well. Holes in the thing that's going to become the lid. Okay, so away I go, put some more holes in this. Now, we would normally fill up our container with some seed raising mixture, and then we put some newspaper over the top like that and wet the newspaper. The whole idea is to keep the environment for the developing seeds as moist as possible. And here's the lid that we've just created, and we put all our holes in it and we just fit it in like that. Now the wonderful thing is you don't actually have to remove or water directly onto your seeds, because you can actually put a little water in this container and it slowly leaks out, wets the newspaper, and then transfers the moisture onto the seeds or the top of the seed raising mixture. And of course it excludes some of the light. The newspaper excludes most of the light. The actual plastic excludes some of the light as well. Now, let's suppose that we've just got some seedlings just breaking the surface, but we want to protect them. We want to protect them and keep them a bit warmer than the surrounding temperature. Well, you can actually then find the opposite lid, and you can put it over that, and that actually will maintain a warmer temperature for those germinating seeds that are just breaking the surface. So eventually you're getting into this stage, and when they're a wee bit bigger we'll start transplanting them out into another container where they can develop a root ball. And that's how easy it is. So not only are you recycling, You're growing beautiful plants and giving them the best start you can.